Hey y'all, go see Tammy on tour with our pals Libbie, Higgins, and Tina Debala in West Des Moines, Iowa, San Diego, California, Sacramento, California, Tacoma and Spokane, Washington, and Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Get tickets and merch at eatmytrash.com. And go see our pal Jeremiah Watkins live on tour on May 20th with the Shanks Prison Party Show, headlining in Springfield and Kansas City, Missouri, 2 stand-up on the spot shows in New York City, June 17th and June 18th, headlining more dates in Tacoma, Washington, Tyler, Texas, Houston, Texas, Batavia, Illinois, and more. Get tickets at jeremiahwatkins.com. Thanks so much for watching, y'all. We love you, and thanks for subscribing. Love you. Shanks Prison Party, May 20th in LA with Jolena, John Goblikon, and surprise guests. Get your tickets now.
It's time for Trailer Tales!
Hey y'all, it is me, Dave Gunther, and welcome back to Trailer Tales. Like I said, my name is Dave Gunther. That's DaveGunther, Dave Gunther. And to my right is
Miss Crystal, Crystal.
That's Miss Crystal. And to my left is
Tammy with a Y, not I-E.
Tammy.
Yep. And thank you guys for joining us on this episode of Trailer Tales, our regular real podcast. Thank you guys for being here. And we got my baby Darryl joining us today. Say hi, baby.
Hi everyone. And my name's spelled without a Y. Darrel, I believe.
Baby, it's YL.
Wait, I've always spelled your name with a Y.
Your name is YL.
Wait a second.
Baby, Darryl.
Well,
Did you?
With the E is Darrell. Your name's not
Your name's not Darrell.
Your name's not
Otherwise, you might look a little bit different if you know what I'm saying.
Your name's not Darrell.
What are you saying?
You know what I'm saying.
I don't know.
If his name was Darrell, he might look a little different.
yeah, I might have a better sun complexion.
Huh?
Okay, baby.
Hey,
Anyway.
did you fall out of that tree and hit your head? Is that why you think your name's Darrell now? Is this a Steve Urkel to Stefan situation? But you just got dumber,
Damn, that was good.
right?
Well,
Daryl to Darrell,
Yeah.
and he's just more dumb and more hungry.
it's a possibility. I did catch myself with my hand.
I told y'all. I was hanging out with Daryl pretty late, climbing trees.
Oh my God.
He's been into that, Crystal. Climbing trees. If I don't know where he's at, I go out and I just look up at the tree and he's going to be, and not just a small tree or I mean, he'll get in those big, tall, and he'll be at very top.
We got really high. He kind of fucked up his hand. Did you see his hand when he came out in last night? Mm-hmm. He had to bandage it up. He tried to grab a branch that was a little bit too high, and then it cut the side of his hand. I told y'all.
That doesn't look good. You need some mercurochrome on
Damn, that's been festering for weeks now.
Yeah. Well, you told me that it would heal if I let you pee on it.
What?
That's what he told me.
It was a joke, and I didn't think you'd take me up on it. And then he goes, "Okay, buddy," and he lifted it up, and I was like, well, "We're already here. This is gonna happen." So I might be blaming for the infection a little bit.
Oh, they always said that Elvis's mama used to put urine in his ears to clean them because she said it was sterile.
Are you serious?
That's what they said.
Who said that?
Just, the people on the internet and in books and
You
stuff.
see a
Elvis
documentary?
historians.
Yeah.
Elvis historians have said that.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
He always put a lot of urine in Elvis's ears.
A lot of urine.
Well, hey,
I can't help falling in love with you. Wise men say only fools rush in. but I can't help falling in love with you.
Dave's singing to my pussy.
I was wondering.
He was singing to it, and it didn't move. It didn't blink an eye. It shriveled up.
Why?
I can't control what she does.
I thought when I sang low that's when she started reacting.
But you didn't do it as good as you did on the live show. No, you didn't do it as
It was deep.
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
live
okay.
show.
So I need to go lower. That's
Yeah.
fine.
Deep.
Yeah. How low can you go?
I can go pretty low. Pretty low.
just jumped a little bit. Just went.
I can go low, Tammy. I can go low.
All right, that's enough. I don't want you making me horny this episode. Please. I've had enough. I've been going on. I'm surprised me and Darryl made it here today.
Why?
We got stuck together last night.
Stuck together.
Haven't you ever seen?
Like two dogs got
Haven't
stuck
you seen?
together?
And you had to try to pry them apart. You got to spray them down with water. Sometimes you got to. Yeah. Sometimes the one that's pounding the other one and its butthole's exposed, you have to stick your thumb in it so they'll release. It's got like a mechanism inside.
Baby, okay.
Who was the person who did that for y'all?
Well,
Hold on.
here, I'll tell you the story.
Okay.
Here's what happened.
What in the world?
And this is not something to laugh about.
Yeah.
Darryl, it's not something to laugh about.
No,
it was a very serious issue. So here's what happened. We hadn't had sex in a week, okay? And usually when we're on that long of a dry spell, Darryl's jacking off a couple times a day. So I ain't got to worry about him. You know, he does his thing. He's, whatever. I ain't got to worry about him. So anyway, we start making love last night.
Making love.
And I reach down, and Darryl's balls are this big. That big per ball.
Yeah, each ball was that big, or that was them together?
One ball.
And they were squares?
It was like elephantitis.
I got scared. I didn't know what. I said, baby, what's going on? He said, I hadn't jacked off all week. And I said, why? Why would you not do that? You got to do it a couple times a day. He said, well, I've been wanting to save a big load for you. And I said, first off, I don't need it to be that big. But okay.
I thought she wanted a whole bowl of ice cream.
Okay.
So anyway, we get to pounding and we're doing old style missionary, and I'm laying there and Darryl's just going after it.
Is old style different from missionary?
No, it's the same.
Okay.
So anyway,
Not absolutely. There's a little more a leg splitting with the old style.
yeah. So anyway, Darryl busts a nut, and I don't know what happened when he ejaculated. The wiener swolled up, and when it swolled up, mixed in with the ejaculation and with just how tight my canal is, we couldn't get it back out, and we were stuck together.
Whoa.
That was your reaction when you walked in the room,
Right. I'm like, get off of her.
It was
Crystal, we're stuck.
You had to call Miss Crystal in from the other room.
What were we gonna do?
It was like I had a machined groove and she had a rubber O-ring.
Yes.
And
some scientifically, the suction got him. It's the suction of the tight canal is what got him with the swollen of his penis.
I tried to put my thumb around my back to release.
You're going to try to do the dog technique to yourself?
Yeah, but I couldn't get.
He couldn't reach.
Yeah.
You couldn't reach your own butt?
Well, I couldn't reach in the hole with enough force to click
To release.
the release.
Well, I had to get a twin size flat sheet, and I wrapped it around Darryl, and I took half a gallon of vegetable oil and poured it all over there.
I was worried about that.
So after I did the oil, then I went behind Darryl and took each side of the twin size sheet, like this. And put my foot on the back of Darryl and just pulled like hell.
Like she had reins, and she was saying,
Yeah.
"Whoa, Darryl, whoa!"
And I thought she was going to rip my hole out. You know, and I was worried. I said, "Can we try this a different way? Can we please try this a different way? Because have y'all heard of the vaginal holes coming out? And the hole will come out sometimes.
It's kind of like a hemorrhoid.
Yes,
Like
the vaginal.
You
But
can
it's
make a vag become an outie.
Yes.
So then I just said, Crystal, just go get a bucket of water and pour it on Darryl
And
see if he comes loose. That didn't work either.
Well, she
So
decided.
then I tried the finger. I tried the finger thing. And let me tell you,
Miss Crystal, you put your finger inside Darryl.
I had to. What else?
And I lit off like a Roman candle, and went. Pew!
And I still have an odor.
Can I smell it? That's me.
It
It's
is
still there.
Still has an odor, but when I went in there, I felt the moment it released.
What did it feel like?
It was like if somebody put a
How can you know? You didn't
Well,
put your finger in there?
Well, I felt it from the inside. And it was like if you put a potato in the exhaust pipe of a car and tried cranking it over, and finally it busts loose and it shoots out the tailpipe.
You ever had a turd so big that won't go down the toilet and you had to cut it up?
I mean, think about it. It's still coming out of your rectum,
hold on.
and it's touching the bottom of the toilet and starting to go down to the septic tank.
It's that release.
What do you mean cut it up?
You take a little knife and
the turd.
some families have poop knives. We've always had a poop knife.
We've always had a poop knife.
Yeah.
You have a plunger and then a poop knife next to it?
Yes.
It's called breaking
No,
down
we
the
keep-
bratwurst.
The plunger stays behind the toilet. The poop knife we keep on top of the back of the toilet, right there.
Does it have its own case so people don't like?
No, it's just sitting there.
It's just out in willy-nilly.
Why would you hide it? You're going to use it almost every day.
Every day you're needing to knife down the poops?
Our septic system cannot, and he knows this. Our septic system can't handle anything larger than that.
Oh, well, that's not even realistic amount of poop.
Right.
Well,
That's the diameter.
I mean, what are you, a little gopher if you're... Come
Well,
on.
their septic system's more utilized for non-compressed, more liquid, debris.
How come I've never seen a poop knife before?
Maybe you didn't know that's what it was.
Maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought it was a different kind of tool.
You're either a poop knife family or you're not. And we are because we
I
have
thought-
very large...
Well, the first time that I came across it, I thought it was used to put on like salve or lotion on your feet.
The first time...
Is that why your feet are messed
That's
up?
what happened to my big toe.
He's real big on picking up cups that are out too long. He kept taking the knife and taking it back in the kitchen.
And it got put back in the drawer with everybody, all the other one we eat from. So one time we were at dinner. And I'd cook steaks. Okay. We were sitting there eating, and Darryl's just sawing. And I said, "That's our damn poop knife." What's it doing at the dinner table?
And it's got the handle has a different, design.
The handle's ivory. We spent money on this thing.
And it's not sharp. That's why I was having to work so hard to cut through the steak.
You have an ivory poop knife,
Yes.
which is definitely the most expensive knife in your whole place.
handmade ivory poop knife from an older gentleman, an old Native American guy.
And it's made out of Damascus steel.
And you can't even use
Get
ivory.
it out of swap meet, or where did you get it at?
You can't use ivory like that no more. It's illegal.
right.
Well, yeah, because probably the elephants got mad that their tusks were being used for poop knives.
Right.
I thought you'd said that he had told you it was from a saber-toothed tiger.
I don't know what animal he told me.
Hold on. Did Miss Crystal just fart just now?
I didn't fart.
Did you?
No.
Did you hear a fart?
Yeah.
Nobody farted.
It could have been the chair.
You're delusional.
I'm in this new style over here.
Did you smell something or did you hear it?
I heard it.
Nobody farted.
Maybe just the talk of poop knives.
Right.
Yeah.
Got you delusional.
If you have a poop knife in your family,
Yes.
put a
Please.
emoji of a poop and then a knife.
Please put an emoji of a poop and then a knife to let us know that your family and your household has a poop knife.
Are you a poop knife family? Comment below.
Right. So basically, long story short, Crystal came, released Darryl, and then it was almost like,
She didn't have to use the poop knife.
you know when something's swolled up and you hear it like, well, his wiener was like a balloon and just, and he was able to slip it out.
Crystal saved the day.
Yep.
Thank you.
Wasn't how I wanted to
She saw.
And
end my night.
no,
but
Right.
And thank God Crystal was there.
Did you see his balls?
I was trying not to look, honestly.
But were they still filled up?
No.
No,
They all deflated.
Yeah.
The whole load went in there.
They were milk dry.
Milk
dry.
No wonder you got stuck then.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And the combination of all that is why we got stuck together, and we got to be careful next time.
And it came out like Elmer's glue. I mean, it's
You can't let it go that long. It's too long. It becomes Is the word viscous?
Yeah.
I don't know what the word is, but it will become sticky like
the
a glue.
viscosity.
Yeah, the viscosity of the semen.
Oh.
It's auto term. I mean, we use it to describe oil.
You know the word viscosity, but you thought your name was Darryl?
Accidents happen.
You know what Darryl said to me the other day? I think he got a little too wild, got a little too drunk. You know what he said to me the other day?
What'd he say?
He said, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to apologize right now. But truthfully, I'm not going to change my actions. So he knew that he did something wrong, but he knew that he was going to do it again.
Right.
And I thought that was cool.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Daryl's never apologized and learned from it.
Right.
He'll apologize and do the same thing.
Right.
So
Yeah.
are you going to do that again?
There's an absolute chance. I just hope that there is somebody there to tickle my switch to help us release from each other.
How come what if she would have done it to Tammy though? Would it have been a different result?
It would have made her tighter.
I wasn't pressured up.
Yeah.
I wasn't pressured up. I was just an innocent bystander. I was not pressured up. Darryl was the one that had the pressures.
I can tell you what, she wasn't in neutral because she was backing up.
Well, I'll tell you what, ever since you just called it tickling your switch, I
Yes.
won't do that again. I'm not trying to tickle anybody's switch. I was trying to release you.
She's trying to get you off me.
Can I be honest? I kind of say I had a threesome now.
No, that don't count, Darryl.
That's a loophole.
No, that don't count.
You are a lucky man.
You had already busted a nut and she was releasing
No,
me.
the three of you were all linked for a little bit. That counts, brother.
Listen,
It was medical. It was medical.
It was
falls
medical.
in line with my favorite video, Crushing Cousins.
Don't do it. You don't fist bump on that one.
You don't do it.
Do not encourage this.
No, don't encourage it. It was medical. This was a medical moment. And honestly, if anything, Darryl, we owe Crystal a couple $100 because she saved us an ambulance ride. And those things are expensive.
Hey, the way she tickled my switch, it's worth it.
I'm about to walk off this podcast. David,
Darryl,
put your hand
apologize
down.
to her. That's rude. She was helping us out,
Hey,
and you're making jokes
well,
of it.
I'm going to apologize and thank her and all in the same. I appreciate that you had the ability to tickle my switch.
No,
And
the ability to release you.
Say, thank God you were there to save us and to save your wife's canal.
Yeah, but
from being ripped out.
But you
see-
got him to release, and then she got him to release. So that do count
That's
as
a
a threesome.
different
Yes.
release.
Yes.
Mine.
Sexual release, medical release.
Hey, any way you can get it, release.
Yeah, theatrical, television.
Well, just wait next time. And I'm sorry, Tammy, but next time it happens, guess who's not going to be tickling
Crystal,
nothing?
I'm going to need you on my side.
Well, talk to your husband.
Actually, what if, we have a poop knife, but what if we had a switch release spatula?
Or maybe a mannequin hand. I could put a mannequin thumb in there.
So you would still be present and using a toy. That is a threesome with a toy. That's even another level.
What about those scratchers with the little hands on the end? Mm-hmm. What if you put just something on the edge of that, and that way you could reach around and release yourself?
You know what? They have those little grabbers that you push in the end,
Yeah.
and the prongs come out. That might do it.
Get one of those.
If you hit it, and it might cause the switch.
They also have those little clapper hand toys where if you go back and forth, they go.
But I don't know that it can get in there.
But what if you did a?
What about one of those hands that was sticky and you
So-
throw it and it sticks to the wall and you pull
Oh,
it
I
like that?
love those toys. You remember those sticky hand toys?
You got to find an alternative because I ain't doing it no more.
What about the paddle with the ball? And you can just
That
Yeah.
won't reach back there. That won't reach back there. Let's be logical.
okay.
What about a yo-yo?
See?
That's
Oh,
gonna be
you could-
hard. It's gonna be hard to
You could.
flip around and have it go back.
So we're gonna need another person. I mean, there is the trick where you walk the dog, but I think if this happens again,
You can walk the log.
yeah.
Well, I don't think we got to worry about that. It won't happen again because if I see those balls that size again, I'm leaving.
Okay.
Don't ever let them get that big.
Now, if she's got some fella over doing it and they get stuck, I'll willingly do it because he'll know it's medical and not a threesome.
Right, Darryl.
I don't know.
And when you come back from jail, I'm gonna say, guess what happened? Crystal came and released some guy,
But
and
why
he
would
didn't make her feel uncomfortable about it.
So you're gonna continue to rub this in my face?
I'm not gonna rub it in your face. But if you're in jail and I have somebody over and he gets stuck to me, I'm gonna tell you that Crystal was there to help me.
Yeah. I mean, Crystal is. You're just a
Is what?
lovely person.
Thank you.
I'm gonna start calling her Miss Fistel.
I didn't use my fist. I used my thumb. A fist is not going to release it.
Miss Fistel.
I do like that.
Don't fist bump one more time during this podcast. Not one more fist
Yep.
bump.
Good job.
We call her Fistel with the wristle.
Ow! Why you slap my arm like
I
that?
said not one more fist bump.
I didn't know it was gonna come to a slap though.
No more fist bumps from you two.
I was gonna fist bump you.
I don't want to fist bump you. What were you doing?
I was gonna fist bump the other hand. You thought I was gonna fist bump your titty? Oh, someone's getting slower. Oh, another year around the sun.
Do it
making
again.
a little
Do
slower.
it again.
Sure.
Do it again.
You're threatening to elbow me in the face
What,
now?
you scared?
A little bit.
You scared?
A little bit.
Trailer Tales.
Lucy's home. Lucy is the greatest provider of nicotine products. It's here to help you with your nicotine fix. Check out Lucy Breakers. These little wonders take your standard nicotine pouch and kicks it up 100 notches to make something brand new. Pouches with a little capsule inside that break open to hydrate the pouch with flavors like berry citrus, apple cider, and even espresso. My favorite's got to be the wintergreen because, it's got that nice biting feeling in the back of your throat. That little pick-me-up that's real good. And you want to know if I do the little breakers or the big pouches? I'm a man. Okay, I'm a real man. I do the pouches. But the breakers are nice if I need just a little pick-me-up. So, there you go.
Listen, they've also got standard pouches and gum in a wide range of strengths and flavors. Spare yourself that weekly trip to the gas station and sign up for a monthly subscription so your Lucy is always stocked. Level up your nicotine routine with Lucy. Go to lucy.co/trailer and use promo code TRAILER to get 20% off your first order.
Lucy has a 30-day refund policy if you change your mind. Again, that's lucy.co with code TRAILER to get 20% off. And here comes the fine print. Lucy products are only for adults of legal age, and every order is age verified. Okay, warning, this product contains nicotine. Nicotine is an addictive chemical.
And I go down the stairs like this, like a goblin.
Right. Anybody
Anyway,
tell you you're really cute when you do that? Dude. I'm getting pants tremors just watching that.
People all the time are like, John, just go approach a girl at a bar. I was like, can you imagine just like, hey, wanna go on a date? You wanna go on a date? Hey, what's your number? Yeah. Are you on Tinder? Swipe. Do you want to be in a serious kind of relationship? Want to be my mom? You know, just.
What are they?
2 for flinching times 5.
Exactly.
10 for flinching.
Reverse card draw 4, bitch.
Y'all are playing Uno?
No.
Okay, should we get into an email or something, or
I mean,
I guess.
Okay.
I mean,
lots of good emails have been coming in. Keep them coming.
I was enjoying talking about Darryl's loads, you know?
hey.
I'm done with it. Okay.
Stop it.
All right. Urgency level 7. Hello, the beautiful, voluptuous, and intelligent
Dave.
Tammy and Crystal and Dave. I'm a stripper, and I have been dancing for about 3 years. When I first started, I would wear a long blonde wig because I didn't like my super short hair. So one time when I was on stage dancing to a POD song,
Oh.
and I got a little too into it, I threw my head back trying to be sexy, and my wig flew off. I was so embarrassed. I picked my wig up and ran off the stage and into the dressing room. My question is, what would you do in this situation? Would you put it back on and finish your set? Would you leave something else? By the way, me and my sister love y'all and watch the podcast every week. Thank you for being a supporter of the podcast. Yeah. And we love strippers around here. We love you guys. What? Love strippers. Anytime I can't get a hold of them, guess where I know they are?
Where?
Down at the club. I know where you guys are. Y'all don't think I know that, do you? That's
Can you
why
stop
I'm
making that noise, please?
Yeah, come on.
Damn.
That's why I'm always putting ones in Darryl's wallet.
Why are you staring at me, David?
Because, Crystal, you're in a shit mood today.
He's over here going, It's just the reason I'm in a bad mood because I helped him release, and he keeps claiming I had a threesome with them.
Come on, baby.
They couldn't be further from the truth. I don't want to think about being with him.
I don't have threesomes with my cousin.
But I had a threesome with you and your cousin.
Stop it.
Miss Fistel's on the loose again.
Fistel and a wristle. Fistel
Jordy
and a
wanna
wristle.
touch bottles in the club. I know you wanna touch. I know you wanna my lovely lady love.
You done?
Can we get back to the email? Can we
Release
get back
my
to the fan
switch.
that spent time and effort pouring her heart and soul and being vulnerable into an email? Can we get back to her?
Would you like me to comment on it?
Here's my thing. I don't think you should have gotten embarrassed. I would have made it part of the show. I would have made it part of the act. Because the more you run off stage, guess what's happening? Ain't nobody throwing you dollars if you can't be there.
Right.
The longer on stage, the better.
If you act like it was planned, then all of a sudden, oh, what's this new routine? Then you take off your wig cap,
Boom. And then you get another girl underneath there.
2 girls in one dance. 2 girls in one dance.
So yeah, I would definitely ask for a lap dance from that and hope that I would get 2 for the price of 1.
That is 2 girls for the price of
It
1.
pretty much is. Make it a part of your act. Don't ever walk off stage with embarrassment. Even if you fart, shart,
If your it's a little too tart.
yeah. Fart, shart, or if your a little too tart.
You shouldn't be. The people who should be embarrassed are those men that are sitting there, they're spending their kids' lunch money, spending their wives' grocery money. They should be embarrassed, not you.
I mean, but they're just going for the buffet, and it's just so happens they're serving sushi.
Is that why y'all go down there?
For the sushi?
Don't fist bump. I see it coming. Don't do it.
Tuna Tuesday.
That's
When
what we
Tanya's
call it.
working.
They don't advertise it Tuna Tuesday, but Darryl and I call it Tuna Tuesday, Mushy Mondays,
Whack Off Wednesdays.
Thirsty Thursdays. That's an obvious
Right.
one. That they advertise that one.
Freaking All Friday.
And then, slap them around Saturdays.
Yeah. And Say a Prayer Sunday.
We don't like to talk about that one, though.
Yeah.
There's shame that comes along with that one.
Yeah. But, honeys, don't be embarrassed. Make it a part of your act. That's what I would have done. Honestly.
Yep, I would have done the same
She
thing.
would charge more.
Hey, you're getting a show. You're getting multiple shows. I've been like, where are the dollars? Come on.
I mean, you're adding a costume change. in there.
Right. You're adding a costume change.
I think they should actually pay her more for that.
That's what we've been saying.
That's what I literally just said.
Instead of ones, they should be throwing $2 bills at her.
I mean, you'd have to go to a bank or somewhere to find the $2 bills, but it would be a thoughtful.
If we
Evening.
opened up a strip club, that's what we would do.
The ATM would print $2 bills instead of ones.
Yes.
That would be cool.
It's a way to make more money.
It's not
for
even
the
an
girls.
option. You got to take the 2s out of the ATM.
We'd call it Tammy's $2.
Or you could go get some from $2 Bill. He always has a stack of $2.
Dude.
$2 bill.
Yeah.
$2 Bill.
Yeah.
$2 bill.
Haven't you ever seen him at the gas station?
all the time?
It's like he owns his own bill business.
He's been,
That guy's name is $2 Bill. Mm-hmm. I've been calling him a different name for years.
What have you been calling him?
Patrick.
That's strange. Maybe there's 2 different guys that
Is his
peddling.
name actually Bill?
Bill.
Ooh, I've been doing that thing where I've been too overconfidently thinking that I know somebody, but I didn't realize that was his name. And every time I see him, I walk by, I go, "Hey, Patrick," and he just goes, "Hey, Dave." He
That's
doesn't
embarrassing.
correct me.
That's
And
embarrassing.
now,
Yeah.
and now I got to apologize to him.
Well, just buy a couple $2 bills from him. He'll give you 2 $2 bills for $5.
Okay.
Which is smart on his end.
Yeah, he's only charging you $1 for 4.
Yeah. Because people love $2 bills.
There's a novelty to them. There used to be, I heard, $1,000 bill. Did y'all hear about that?
No.
That's in a museum.
Yeah.
Rich people used to have them, and they took them off the market.
Yeah, because he didn't want to have to haul around 10 $100 bills.
Right.
That is cool, though.
Isn't it cool if you dropped $1,000 bill?
Yeah.
And I'd say, I don't have change for that. And they'd say, keep the change.
Damn.
Make someone's life.
What'd it look like?
I don't know who is on it, but there was it's in I think it's in the U.S. Treasury's office or something like that.
I have a $2 bill in my wallet. You want to
Do
see
you?
it?
Right
You
now?
want to see it? Yeah.
Was it
Yeah.
from $2 Bill?
Yes.
Wonder why he had such a special interest in $2 bills. As long as I've known him,
They're rare.
they are, but I mean, to stand
Whoa,
outside.
brother. Whoa. What have you been doing on the side? What the hell? You got a fat stack. What the hell? Open that up.
It's just a bunch of ones.
No, I see 100
I
over
said
there.
I put ones in my baby's wallet for the strip club. I said that. Look at that. I put those in there for the girls. I'm always thinking about the girls.
Here, Dave, you got to get a whiff of this one. This one came from, well,
This is an old $2 bill.
I'll call her Wiggy. Smell it.
Oh,
She was right.
Let me smell it.
Did you want to smell it?
I've smelt it.
Let me look at this $2 bill.
and she dealt it.
It looks counterfeit.
No, that's real.
That's from.
Oh, it's wear and tear from his wallet.
Yes.
It's a Series
Yes.
2017.
Yeah, it's not.
Who
it's
is
not all
this
that old.
guy on here?
Oh, that's Jefferson. That's George Jefferson.
George Jefferson.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have known that. I really don't know what my
They
presidents
had
look
a
like.
song. They had a song for him.
For George Jefferson?
Yeah.
And who are these people back here? Is that the Last Supper?
Those are the Jeffersons.
Those are the owners of the Scottish Rites Hospital.
Huh?
Sorry.
I don't know nothing about cash. I really don't.
Well, anyway.
That is really cool.
Thank you for pulling that out, baby.
Yeah, you're welcome. I just said.
And that's not the first time she said that.
And thank you for Crystal hitting my release switch, or I wouldn't be here today.
Yes, hitting your release switch, not having a...
Crushing Crystal, crushing cousins.
Baby, come on. Y'all gotta drop that.
He loves those strange pornography names.
Kinky cousins and the uncles that watch.
Yeah, that one's the crew. The gardening granny bang is
Oh,
one of
yes.
his favorites.
Yes.
Talks about it all the time.
Yeah.
Gardening granny bangs.
And you know it always starts the same. She's out there planting flowers and, oh, here comes the next door neighbor, wants to help her water.
I mean, there was this new one that caught my eye just recently called Lusty Ladies with Leprosy.
That's disgusting.
And what was the theme of it?
They were just wearing leopard print. It wasn't what I expected.
Oh, I thought they had that old-timey disease.
Yeah, I thought that's like a Bible disease.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like Cats, the musical. But you actually got to see their genitals and their reproductive organs.
Of the cats? You saw cats' reproduction organs?
Humans dressed up as cats.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was
gonna
like,
s-
that is sick.
I was gonna say because I was watching
I'm
Discovery.
not into reality.
I was watching Discovery Channel the other day, and I found out that cats have a barbed
Wiener?
penile.
What's barbed? With little sticks poking out? What the hell?
They go in like this, and then they go.
That's how they get stuck together. That's
Barbed.
exactly what, but without the barbs, but it did swell.
Yeah.
Barbed.
Barbed.
Barbed wire?
Barbed around.
What about, have you ever seen a duck's penis?
I heard it's strange.
It is strange.
What does it look like? It's like flat, right?
Yeah. And it, like corkscrews.
Oh, it's a cork. It goes in like this, and then it goes.
Why
right
are
back.
y'all researching genitals in different animals? That's strange.
It's not that we're researching it. We just have to know about what other animals
Yeah.
are working with. As a
Right.
man, you're
Yeah.
curious.
You're curious.
That's disgusting.
It's not disgusting. It's the same thing where women maybe want to know about like how other animals care for their young and
Right.
stuff.
Yes.
Don't you?
I
Aren't you?
could care less.
You don't care about how your offspring should suckle?
I'm not thinking about that, Darryl.
Well, I mean,
I'm podcasting. I'm YouTube. I'm making mukbangs. That's what I'm worried about. That's what I'm doing.
Hey, Darryl, will you come on my mukbang?
absolutely.
They've started a mukbang channel.
What's it called?
It's called Copy and Tammy.
We do it different on mine. We go to different restaurants. We do we have different.
That's what she does.
Do we have to borrow her car? Because you don't have one right now.
Well, I kind of been using somebody else's car for a little bit.
Do they know?
They know.
Okay.
Tell them who's
It's Jolina's.
Jolina's.
I've been borrowing her car for a little bit.
Okay.
Borrowing Jolina's car because his is broke down.
I will do it. I'm just concerned if I get a stain in Jolina's seat.
Oh, she's already stained them seats. She is a dirty bitch. Those seats have been stained, and I've stained them, and she's stained them, and once again, stain.
And so y'all are just sitting in the stains?
I mean, we tried to get it out, but yeah, what else are you gonna do?
You don't lay a towel over it or car covers, maybe those with those car covers with little beads or something.
The stains aren't going to get on your clothes. They're just stains. They're part of the car now.
Huh. Have you ever like wet your tongue, touched it to see if you can get the stain to kind of release?
Yes.
Any luck?
No.
Okay.
His mind is on release today.
He's all about releasing.
Well, because sometimes when I spill in the car, I'll get down and I'll lick it.
Baby, come on.
Spill what?
Don't say that on this podcast.
Like gravy or ranch.
I thought you meant spill
Oh,
your
when I
seed.
spill.
I thought
When
you
I
meant. That's
spill.
what I thought he
Ew.
meant. That's what I thought he meant.
Spilling himself in the car?
I don't lick my own seed.
What's he? Oh, no. Ew,
I mean, if we do to mouth,
I'm not doing to mouth. What do you mean we?
I mean,
Put it here.
Wait, why are y'all fist bumping?
do not fist bump.
Because we don't do to mouth. So don't say when we do to mouth. I don't know who you're talking about.
Wait, why did she deserve that?
Because she said something prominent.
Okay, fine.
She said, I don't do to mouth. She told him how it was.
Okay, so she gets a fist bump for that?
Yeah.
Do you do?
No, not to you.
Well, but you.
To other people,
But
yeah.
you do thumb to release switch.
Because it's not sexual, it's medical. It's strictly medical. You think a doctor, the gynecologist, when he's sticking a in me, he's thinking he's me? He's not. He's thinking medical stuff.
Medical.
Well,
he's
I will tell
looking
you
at what's
this.
in there. He's looking at what's in there.
Then I need to go see somebody about my medical practitioner.
Well, do it.
He had both of his hands on my shoulders, and he said, "Do you feel that?" I was wondering what he was using to inspect me with.
What?
Hold on.
Baby.
If he had both of his hands on your shoulder, Darryl, there's only one thing that could be. And also, where was this office that you did the medical practitioner at?
It was on Lover's Lane and Boulder Street.
Not Lover's Lane. That's for one thing only, not for doctor's visits.
Baby.
Sometimes your husband is
I know.
an idiot.
I know.
He went by the name Jacques Mehoff.
Jesus Christ.
You went and saw a gigolo, male prostitute, babe. And it sounds like he f***ed you. Let me make your doctor's appointment.
It not only sounds like it sounds like that's what happened.
It sounds like you went, he had an office set up, because some people fantasize about that. He's probably dressed up as a doctor. He poked you in the rear. Let me make your medical appointments from now on.
$2 Bill told me about him, but I don't know that it was really $2 Bill's bill, because he said his name was Patrick.
This is getting very confusing. Just let her make your appointments from now on.
Let me make your medical appointments.
Okay. Big debate topic today.
Didn't we already debate something?
What do you mean?
I feel like I've been fighting for my life this whole time.
Can we get to it or not?
Let's do it.
Ready.
Wait, bring it in. Bring it in.
Yeah, you're right.
Bring it in. Seriously. Bring it
Oh,
in.
is it right?
His hand is just a corpse hand.
Okay, please. That hurts my feelings, Miss Crystal, when you say that.
I'm
Why
sorry.
is your hand so cold?
Come on, let's get to the pact.
Okay.
I promise
that
I
will have a more positive outlook on whether or not an accidental threesome occurs, and it won't affect my energy during the podcast. Darryl on 3. 1, 2, 3, Darryl. Big debate topic today. Okay. Do you prefer to stay up late or to get up early?
Mm-hmm.
Stay up late or get up early?
Mm-hmm. Well, like if you have a bunch of work to do, right? Would you rather stay up late and push through, or would you rather wake up in the morning and knock it out?
I'd rather push through the night so I can sleep in a little bit rather than get up.
Some of my best work is done at night.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get them.
Ow!
That's what you get. And if that hurt you,
Right.
go to the gym and get stronger.
Right.
Ridiculous. Ow.
Now, my baby Darryl goes to bed early.
I do. I'm somewhat adaptive at times. It's depending upon the situation. Dave,
Hold on. Hold on.
Is he crying?
Yes.
He's crying.
Dave. Which one hurts?
He's
I
faking.
can't handle this anymore. People tell me I need to go to my gym the entire life. I can only lift 7 pounds of my body. And people keep always saying this shit to me. You need to go to the gym. I was born like this, okay? I'm tired of people telling me my entire life, go to the gym, get bigger. I can't get bigger. I've tried my entire life. And then every time Crystal said, oh, he's weak. Oh, he's cold. My blood isn't pumping properly to my body. It can't even reach my feet.
I'm not laughing because I think it's funny, David. I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable, because I can reason with you, because I've had people say, go to the gym and get smaller. So I know how you feel right now. And I'm sorry. I said it out of an intense little anger, but I think Darryl brought it out of me.
Okay.
I just don't want to see y'all fist bumping over stuff that pertains to me having a possible threesome with my cousin.
Well, guess what? You ruined fist bumping for me.
Well, good, baby. You won't do it no more.
I won't do it in this episode anymore because you ruined it.
Bring it in. Get in here. Now.
You can be on top, Dave.
I promise that when someone tells me I need to go to the gym and get stronger, I won't cry and be a baby back bitch about it. Baby back bitch on 3. 1, 2, 3. Baby back bitch.
I'm sorry, David.
Thank
I
you.
should have never said that.
Yeah.
I said it out of anger and my own hurt. Sometimes hurt people, and that's what I did to David. And let this be a lesson to you out there.
Ow, Tammy. I just told you I have brittle bones.
I was just comforting you.
Thank you.
Like I said, hurt people, and let this be an example to everyone out there. Don't hurt your friends, no matter how much pain you might be in. I'm in a lot of pain right now, thinking about me possibly having a threesome with a relative. That brings me immense pain, and I took it out on David, and I shouldn't have. And now he feels shame because he's not strong enough. Or people say he's not strong enough, but he is. It don't matter how strong he is, he's still my David. And,
Hey, Dave, you may not have strong bones or muscles, but you have a strong scent. And whenever you come around, I can smell you, and it makes me happy.
Odor.
What kind of a scent?
It's a manly musk.
that's good. Manly smell. It's a good smell.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I prefer to get up early.
Okay.
Why? What's your reasoning?
I get too tired at night because my blood flow is not going to the rest of, like, I get weak and then I tap out for the day. Okay. So sometimes, I think that's the reason why I get so jealous sometimes that I don't get invited over to the brunches and the breakfast, because I've been up for already 6 hours at that point. I'm pretty hungry, and sometimes I think about that.
I used to know a fella that he had bad circulation and stuff too, and he would have me take his penis like this.
Like a squishy mole?
And I would squeeze it in his blood. He said it made his blood get circulating.
I would be willing to try that if you would be.
Well, I'm not going to do it. But I'm saying you could do that to yourself, or maybe Darryl could help or somebody. I'm not going to do any more medical procedures like this that have to do with genitals.
It'd be strictly medical.
It would be in my brain, but then you guys would turn around and say, "Oh, Crystal was f***ing me off,"
Yeah.
and then you guys would fist bump.
Yeah,
and
Crystal's
we'd
gonna be a
be
job.
right. It would be just medical.
Crystal's hands were on my cock. We know what y'all would say.
No, I mean, I don't think Dave would do such a thing. He's not a bragger type of guy. He's a gentleman.
All right, Crystal, what about you?
I like to stay up at night because, like I said, the midnight oil burning or whatever the saying is.
After 10 p.m., Darryl goes to bed about 8 or 9. He's in bed. And after he goes to bed, that's when me and you just, we're in there making snacks. We're warming up burritos. We're working on our Crystal's creation. Well, she's doing it. I'm kind of assisting her with cutting things.
Watching
Yeah.
all our TV shows.
Or watching our TV shows. That's when we come alive.
Well, sometimes when you're by yourself, you're milking that monkey. Well, that's what you told me. You were in the bath, and I knocked on the door, and you say, "Hey, I'm in here milking my monkey." So
I didn't know
just go
you
back
had
to-
a monkey. I live in the same damn house. I'm just kidding. I know you didn't mean monkey.
As the great Peter Gabriel once said, shock the monkey.
Shock 'em.
Shock the monkey tonight.
Hey, bring over that cattle prod. We'll get after it.
Wait, is that what that song's about?
Shock the monkey tonight.
I had no idea. And I
That's
did.
how I always took it. I'm a big Peter Gabriel guy.
Well,
Yeah.
I actually had sex with Peter Gabriel when he was in Genesis in the 80s.
She did.
You got really close to Phil. I thought that was going to work out. I was hoping it would.
That's who I was going for. I was
From
going
the
for
stories,
Phil.
from the stories you've told me.
But anyway.
Well, thank you so much for watching the podcast today.
Damn, is it over?
Yeah, we had a fun one, but it flies by when you're having fun and getting reprimanded.
Hey, it flies by when you're having fun. And Darryl, thank you for being on this episode.
People love you. The ovation that you got when you came out at our live show is not to be something to not be proud of.
I was mesmerized.
The whole crowd went nuts for Darryl.
I mean,
Yep.
It hurt our ears. We were like, whoa.
yeah.
It was incredible.
And
You came out looking good, brother.
hey,
Fur coat, short shorts. The ladies were. I mean, you should have been proud.
I think there was only one part of me that didn't look as up to par.
Yeah.
You know, and they're covered up right now.
A couple people did say that. Don't let him
But
not wear shoes.
Yeah.
hey, that's why they have socks.
Well, thank you for being here. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Trailer Tales. Hey, we'll see you next episode. Y'all better be here.
Woo! Love y'all.
Love
Love
ya.
you. Bye bye.
Trailer